Hello everyone, how are we doing? Can you hear me? You know we have to ask every time, because I never get my settings right, but I'm kind of hoping that I've done it on. Sound is on. It's a good start. It's a good start. How is everyone? Hope you're all doing well. 2 weeks off. And honestly, coming back to this stuff, it's like, I don't remember what I'm supposed to be doing here, so how are you all? Nice to see you. It felt like a long 2 weeks. I mean, don't get me wrong, I was lying next to a swimming pool with 36-degree heat pumping down on me every day, and I could have got used to that. So, yeah, but we've got to come back and come back to reality at some point, don't we? And I'm not talking about FarmSim there, I'm talking about actual life and work and all of that good stuff, so... But it's quite funny when you turn your kit on. I turned it like shut everything properly down for 2 weeks, and when I came back, you kind of turn everything back on, going, "Please work, please everything work." So we are looking good. I think the fact we've got sound working straight away is a miracle. So there we go. How many buttons have I got? We're about to find out. Aussie. We are about to find out. So, I'm going to start with a shameless plug. Let me just pull this up. You should still be able to hear me. Yes, you can. This is out on Tuesday. That is a screenshot, because I've already got it, and I've been having to play with it. I'm not allowed to put the video out till Friday. It's embargoed till then. But keep an eye out on Friday. It's a really good pack. And I'm not just saying that because I'm shamelessly plugging it. It's really, really good. So... if you are thinking of picking it up, if you hit !DLC, I think I put in chat, I put the link to my FarmSim Guy partner code. It doesn't cost you any more to use that, but it does give you a 13% discount if you pre-order it before the end of Tuesday next week. And it's actually pretty well priced, to be honest. I think it's really, really good. Hunter Quick. You're a big fan of FarmSim, aren't we all? It's a great game. I missed it. When I couldn't play, I missed it. I even, and I'll prove it to you, I descended to the point... Get out of the light. Had a little bit of a go on the mobile, and it was really good. It was really good. So yes, !DLC will give you the link to my FarmSim Guy partner code. So yeah, you might see a mobile vid coming up. FarmSim Guy plays FS Mobile. It's time for the best show on YouTube. I'm not sure about that, William, but I'll do my best. So what we're doing tonight, let's have a look at the fields, because things have... If you remember last time, we were doing sorghum down here because we needed it for the ethanol plant, which is still pumping out some nice product there. We've got 4,000 litres here, and there's a lot of product still in there, so we might sell some of that later and see how that's doing. The other thing we've got going, soy milk is full here, so actually I'm going to switch that straight to... The price at the moment is not bad for that, so what I'm going to do is switch that to, if I can, selling. I'm just going to sell that straight away, because I think the money for that is pretty good, and we were always only going to sell it, so rather than getting a machine and drive it around and load it up, we'll just sell it direct. The ethanol, slightly different. I want to try something with that, but that will do. So we've got ourselves a second honeybee header here. So we've got the John Deere is down here somewhere. John Deere's here, all ready and raring to go. I've got the other header on there. I think I've got this. Let me just... So that's ready to go. And we're going to use that alongside, I think, a class with the honeybee header in this top field, field 10. But we've got this little field down here to do first, 24. The other thing I've got as well, which came out today, so I thought that was worth a look, was the Mandako Storm. I'm kind of hedging my bets that's maybe not as glitchy as the roller, but we'll soon find out. Bud, welcome from Wyoming. What a great part of the country Wyoming is. It's been very kind to me. Paul Wright from Oz, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. It's great to have so many of you in here already. I thought YouTube might be a bit mean to me after not putting any content out for a couple of weeks. They might not share it, but it's nice to see so many of you here. So, let's not mess around any longer. Let's get some kit running, shall we? So I want to go up to field 10. We're going to do this the easy way. I'm just going to go to field 10 with Mr. Farmer Ed's fantastic auto drive course. Again, if you want to hit exclamation auto drive, you will be able to see a link to it, and you can download it and use it as well. It is very good. We have yet to find an issue with it. 124, I'm going to say 124 is a little bit worrisome when you're towing a header behind you. I don't think that's a speed I'd particularly like to be going at. TK, how's it going? Up there in Norway, nice to see you. Eric, what was the thing I missed the most about FS22? Probably streaming and chatting to you lot, if I'm being honest. The game stuff is fun anyway, right? But no, genuinely, kind of one of the highlights of my week is hanging out with you guys. So yeah, I missed that. This isn't going. Why isn't this going? Oh well, I'll drive this one. Steering wheel's working. I should check these things before I start, really, shouldn't I? Another Taz. Scorpion Taz. From Maine. Maine's Boston, isn't it? Well, it's not Boston. New England. Is the crash counter reset to 0? Yes. New England is correct. See, those geography classes, they did me alright, didn't they? Carson from Alberta as well, nice. Where's that pickup from, Derek? This is Carl Farms Chevy. The Silverado. I used it a lot in 19 and he's tweaked it for 22 and it's even better. I've kind of blinged it out a little bit here with gold trim and all of that, but it's yeah, it's a great. Bud's in central Wyoming. What's my favourite SF map? 00. Now, good question. If you're talking FS19, it'd have to be Flint Hills. 22. 22. Jury's out, I think. Probably Elk Mountain's probably high up there. Just because I've had so much fun doing the series. But there's a few good ones. I do love this Green River map. Really enjoying this. Western Australia I'm a bit of a fan of as well. It's a 150 this. Yeah, 1500 I think. So yeah, it's a little bit, it's maybe a little bit, what is it actually? Oh, look away now guys, I'm showing you something you shouldn't see. Yeah, it's only the 1500 litre. 1500 litre? Well, you know what I mean. But it is a great, great truck. Strongly recommend you go and grab it if you can. And low, I mean, customization, look at this. All of that, so many different things to play with. Look at the different colours you can use on everything. So, definitely good. Will Flint Farms, you mean Flint Hills, Sparky? It is being worked on for FS22, I know that for a fact. So, I do love Renaboo as well. I've been a fan of Renaboo since FS19, so no, I love Renaboo. Great map. I'm trying to basically think, right, now these are here, I'm going to leave them. We're going to do this little bit down here first, which basically means I need to jump into here and pull this class combine out of the shed here and hook it up. Legacy! How are you, buddy? Nice to see you. And John as well. Haven't seen you for a while, John. How's things? I think you had COVID last time I spoke to you, so I hope everything's better. And you've done your massive road trip as well. Right, how are we doing for fuel? Fueled up this before we put it in the shed. A little bit of a freeze there for some reason. Don't know why. Ah, autosave. I do know why. Scott, how's it going, mate? Nice to see you. Now, did I put a hitch on this? Why is that all the way up there? That's not going to help me much, is it? Right, I might just run a tractor down with that. Not hooking that up. Not hooking that up in a hurry, am I? So let's run this down to field. Should we go in cab? There we go. Lone Oak is coming back, is it? I thought it wasn't, but that's not to say somebody else might not have converted it. A little bit of a wobble there, don't know what that was. We'll just turn a blind eye to it. Does this map have anhydrous? It does, Eric. It has anhydrous built in by default. It's exciting to see. Oh, thank you, John. Thank you. How are you? Ah, Legacy, the new project. The biggest shed ever seen in FarmSim. Is that the project? It has been pretty quiet. I thought that. I was keeping an eye on things when I was away. I was watching the odd channel and stuff, and keeping an eye on argsy stuff and things like that, and it was really quiet. I think it's just summer, right? Just summer holidays. Kids went back to school today, though. So that's all different. And I have got some quite big news. I do have some quite big news, which it's all change at FSG Towers. For the better, I might add. So, I canned my job. I've been in a little bit of a let's just say a disagreement with my work for a few months now about how things had been handled with certain things. I'm not going to go into huge details. It's boring, basically. It's boring corporate nonsense. But they, literally the day, I thought it was going to have me hanging over me while I was on holidays, but literally the day that I went on holiday, they offered me a settlement, which I was happy with. And part of the deal was that day I could finish at the end of that day, no time off, and salary paid for quite a long time. So yeah, I am a free agent now officially. I don't have a job. Well, I say that because you know me, I don't like to sit around and twiddle my thumbs. So I've actually already set up my own creative business, my own design business with one of my ex-colleagues. Gone into partnership with them, and we're doing the thing already. So yeah, crazy how it works, right? But I'm 3 days into running my own business, like officially, and it's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome being your own boss. Morton, how you doing, man? I'm on gardening a little bit, Ed. Yeah, I could be if I wanted to be. I have a few caveats. Certain people I'm not allowed to go and do work for and things like that. But what have I done to this? Did it not connect? Is that the problem? Am I just going to have to do a little bit of... Oh no, it did connect. There you go. I don't know what happened there. So, and everybody who I've spoken to was like, you should have done it years ago. Anybody who started their own business, like, the freedom it gives you is great. So, I'm sure there'll be days when it's stressful and all of that, but I'm on the kind of on the roller coaster at the moment, and it's going well. Picked up a couple of clients already in the first couple of days, so that's good. So yeah, we'll just keep playing. Why is this? My steering is quite tight there. Yeah, Tristan, are you on PC or console? Oh, Ed's asking the same question. Is that Scooter in as well? So it is. Hey, Scooter, how's it going, mate? Nice to see you. And Mark Thor, how's it going? Nice to see you too. Tristan, it's already out, mate. If you go to the custom modding page, you will be able to download it for PC. It's quite a few, probably quite a few posts down now, just because. But yeah, go check it out. You can have them. So what work am I doing now, Music Man? It's the same stuff. It's like big marketing campaigns for big corporations and stuff. So it could be quite good fun. Just a little bit different. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it. Like I said, I'm a realist. I know there's challenges and there's things. It brings a whole other heap of questions. But do you know what? There was something. So I got up today and went to a meeting in town, and it's just your own person. You don't feel there's an element of presenteeism sometimes in jobs. You kind of have to be at your desk at certain times, and there's expectations. And it was just like that freedom to not have to worry about that stuff was really, really nice. Do my own thing. Did a bit of design work today and a few other bits and bobs. It was just the whole thing was fun. And I haven't had that in my work for many... Well, you guys know that's the reason I started the channel, because I wasn't getting the kind of satisfaction out of my job, so to have that back is really, really nice. Right. Let's get some soybeans cut. I'm going to drive this one because it's a little field, and we'll probably throw on course play for the bigger field and a bit of auto drive and see if I can still remember how to do all that jazz. Unfold. That would be sensible, wouldn't it? Oh, that was unfolded as well. Let's just get these things done. No, Tristan, not on the mod hub. It's still going through console testing. That's why it's taken so much time. Did you already contact Giants FSG and offer them your services? Do you know what, Eric? I did it at FarmCon, actually. There's no shame, right? You just got to ask. If you don't ask, you don't get, right? Right, there we go. That down there, that down there. I was going to do something. I can't remember what it was. What was it? What was I going to do? Totally gone. Oh well. Let's just drive the combine, shall we? Could we get the entire field in this one tank? What do you reckon? Soybeans don't yield super high, so... What do you think? I might just sell all of these straight away as well, purely because the price is good and we've got enough going with the soy milk. We don't think we need any more. What was the answer? They said thank you. If you don't ask, you don't get, Eric, right? I'm going to have to look at me bouncing all over the place here. Let me just adjust this. Right, remember which one of these is that one. There we go. That's what's great about this header. Look how, I was going to say, look how smooth that is. Now it's smoother. Could go up a little bit more actually, but yeah, see that was bouncing off the floor. It's running a lot smoother now. Exactly. What's the worst that can happen? Let's say no, and you're exactly where you were before. But they might just say yes. We have got a bad yield in this field. Look at that. It's shocking. This is initial crop, I think, from first round, so hopefully we can get it a little bit better. That's what I was going to do. I was going to try, because none of you put it in, because none of you want the Vermeer pack. I was going to see if I'd set this up right. Yay, we did. Yes, I've got a video coming on Friday about it, so my only concern with the new job is I'm slightly worried it's going to maybe take a bit more of my time up, because my old job was you're going to span it. Do you get it if you get the year 1 bundle? Yes, you do, Derek. Yeah, it's part of that. But we're silver partners now. And I've got to, if I want to get gold partner, which is what DJ just got, we've got to make we've got to hit a certain amount of revenue in 18 months. So, yeah, let's see if we can do that. Did I sort my cam out? Cam? As in camera? I've got one over here at the moment, and I've got one, my old one I'm still using here. So, no, it's a quick answer, but my whole setup's all over the place. So I set it up a while ago to do the promo on that standing desk I've got, this desk here, the standing desk. And it worked for doing that promo, but it doesn't really work. So what I've got at the moment, I've got one screen here, and I'm still looking at my chat through the Android tablet, which means I'm not using Sim Dash at the moment as well, which is doing my head in. So I've bitten the bullet. I don't have enough space. Stupid old houses with fireplaces and recessed windows and stuff like that means something's going to have to go. I think it might have to be the race seat and the see, just a little rise on this corner of the field. It's annoying. Yeah, the sim rig might have to go into another room for me to set things up how I want them, because I probably need to kind of set myself up with a little bit of a work. Game sounds a little loud and I'm a little quiet. Right. Wait. I'll fix that. I'll fix that, Ed. Sound. Vehicle volume. Volume master. Is it because it's high over there? Yeah, probably. Right, let's just do that. There we go. How's that? A little better? So I'm going to move things about. So my big 32-inch monitors here, I'm going to... I've got another one of those sitting under the desk actually, so I'm going to play things around a little bit, mess things around a little bit, try and get two desks, probably pull one apart from the other one and treat it more as a editing station and a work desk, and then have my gaming set up elsewhere. Oh, don't you worry, Eric, I'll definitely be doing that. I don't know, it's still in the box, Jeremy. It arrived half an hour before the stream, so it is sitting down there, so I'll report back. I will report back. Thank you, Jared. Nice to see you. No worries, Eric. Yeah, I don't know what that was. I think I tweaked some settings when I was recording some stuff and maybe didn't set them back. Scorpion Taz, FSG's DJ is over the top in person as he is in his videos. Do you know what? DJ is one of genuinely the nicest guys I've met in a very long time. He's definitely, you know, he's very similar to he is in his vids. Very similar indeed. Even, I mean, he was running on empty the whole time we were there. He'd been full on for 2 weeks. So by the time FarmCon arrived, he was worn out, but he never stopped the whole time he was there. He's a real character. It it was really nice to actually meet him in person. Tons of good ideas and advice. Actually, that Wyoming supercar was something that he suggested. He said, try it, see what happens. You know, if people like the series, try it, they'll watch it again. It's you know, sometimes people don't go and find the videos because there's so many videos sitting on your channel. Sometimes it's hard to plough through them to find the ones you want. So, well, you were there, weren't you, Faber? He's a top bloke, isn't he? I did see you sneak in before. How's it going, buddy? So Faber was in Mannheim as well, and hung out with us. He even streamed from his phone while we were there, which was quite good fun. So yeah, no, it was. I mean, everybody we met. Farmer Cop again, just exactly the same guy as you see on the vids, which is, I think that's what was really nice. Nobody's putting on an act. Nobody's trying to be somebody they're not. Everybody's just really genuine, which is great. Which is really good. Jonathan Adams, how are you? Glad you're enjoying the content, mate. Glad you're enjoying the content. Mark, not a bad deal being paid to set up your own business. Yeah, it's a stroke of luck, actually, that things have happened so quickly. I suppose it kind of helps that you don't feel the pressure of kind of having to get things rushed to get sorted, which is good. But at some point, it's going to get very serious. So we'll see. We'll see how we go. Anyone have one too many German? There was German beer consumed. Yes, quite a lot of it. But it's German beer, right? Nothing goes wrong with German beer. It's the freshest beer in the world. They kind of have rules, don't they, about what can... It's only four ingredients maximum. So it doesn't have any kind of preservatives or any of the chemicals and stuff you find in kind of other beers. So it's super fresh. You tend not to get as ill or hungover on it as well, because it's just so pure. Which reminds me, I am going back to Germany at the end of September, well, the very last weekend of September, for Oktoberfest. I'm going to head down to Munich and have a few days down there with Grandad FSG. There you go, Derek knows his stuff. I need a programmer. Oh, could well be, Mark. Could well be in need of those. I was doing a scoping of a big web project today, actually. James, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Business trip, of course. Expense it. I'm probably going to drop John Deere a note, actually, and see if they'll still do that factory tour. Thank you, Jacob. Yes. Oh, it's not here. I rewrote the whole of Season 2 when I was on holiday as well. The funniest day ever. Sat Mrs. FSG in the pool with the kids. Me lying on a sun lounger in the sun with a FarmSim notebook that I bought at FarmCon. And so I have got some executive producers, and they've requested to be named in the credits for the new series. But they came up with some good ideas. So one or two barley pops have been consumed by me. Oh, you can't go wrong with it. It just tastes so pure. It's brilliant. Drenger, Overlander. Being from Nebraska, I love this map. The only thing missing is the Husker flags on the houses to make it more realistic. I like it. There was me thinking I'd get all this field in one hopper. Not a chance, eh? Not a chance. Zero. Imagine, yes, that would be nice, wouldn't it? That would be nice. FarmSim in VR with eye tracking. Head tracking is great. Mark's going to say to me now, have you considered head tracking? Right, I need a truck to unload this with, I think, don't I? Right, let me see. I'm going to leave that one because it's noisy. But this old girl's quite nice. it does need a wash. Now it feels quite quiet. It's weird, it's like the audio in my ears is playing it quiet, but I'm looking at the sound on OBS and it's looking quite noisy. Shouldn't have gone across there. I should open that up actually, shouldn't I? Rocket Kid as well, I saw you pop in there. How are you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Too bad this map doesn't actually look like Nebraska, does it not? I have no experience of Nebraska at all as a state, so I'll just have to take your word for it. Jonathan Adams, do I watch any in real life farming content or farm? Just I grew up on a farm, Jonathan. So yes, I grew up on a 300 cow, 1100 acre farm in Cheshire. Helped out in the summers, milked the cows every weekend, things like that. So that's kind of why I enjoy the game, because I don't get the opportunity to do that now, living in a city. But it's nice to be able to do it this way. Right, I'm going to have to guesstimate where the pipe's going to go. I always make a hash of this. Turn the engine off. Save some fuel. What with the price of it? Yes, it was really, Eric. Yeah, it was released for about 4 hours, I think. 4 hours. Look at all the people. 45 of you taking time out of your day to come and watch me play the game. So thank you very much, folks. That's very nice. It's always, YouTube always says, yeah, it's fine, you can take breaks and it won't have an impact on your channel. Truth is, it really does. It really does. Because if you don't put content out, it doesn't share it. And then when you do put content out, it goes, well, you're not doing it consistently, so we're not going to share it. And it takes about a month for it to kick back in. Plowman, how are you going? Nice to see you. Thank you very much. Yeah, FarmCon was a blast. And do you know what? I really enjoy doing that vlog-style content as well. I enjoyed doing it at the Highland Show. Dog's barking now. I enjoyed doing the Highland Show, and I'd like to do a little bit more of it. Hopefully I'll get the opportunity now with Giants to do a little bit more as well. We talked about it with them when we were in FarmCon about future opportunities. You know, we obviously saw Clutch head out and do the stuff with Kubota, and DJ went to Sweden to do the Volvo stuff, so maybe. YouTube algorithm won't keep us away. Thanks, Saran, I appreciate it. Gavin, thank you very much, mate. That is a very nice thing for you to say. What FPS do I get in a farming simulator? I don't know what I'm doing at the moment, actually. That's there you go. And that's a cap. What's it on cap? There you go. 60, 70, and this is a chunky map. This kind of works hard. So yes, it's, you can get some maps, you can get it higher than that. Mr. Cranky, how's it going? Scorpion Taz, do you plan on doing a video on the mods you always have installed now that we're almost a year into the game? Yes, Taz, there is definitely a vid in the offing for that. No, that one does go down, always goes down very well. I think it's one of my most popular videos, if not the most popular video of mine now. So, yes, I will be doing another one of those. It would be silly not to. People are interested in it, gets good views, relatively easy to put together as well. And some nice new, I mean, there's some mods that I love that we never saw in 19 now as well. Dusty Lands, love that, love the exhaust mod. There's just a couple that I just think are brilliant. So, do you know what I'm going to do actually, just while we do this field, is I'm going to get that Mondeko running in the field across the road, because that needs all turning under and prepping, so it seems silly to just run this when we've got other stuff that we can use as well. So let me just go and do that. Let's try and kill many birds with one stone. We should have a crack at Backroads Guide. Do you know what? I haven't had a chance to even have a look at it yet. I know I'm still playing catch up a bit since I got home to find out what and how and things that have changed. So yeah, I did see that come out, and I saw Args's review on it, which looked great. So I was going to take... What does that Mandako need in terms of horsepower? Because that will make us deter 400. Right. If I'm going to put it on Courseplay, I'd like to avoid... Do you know what? Let's do it with this. Let's do it with this. That'll be a good test to see if the Courseplay is going to be kind to us with this tractor. I was talking about Backroads County, Args. Your map tour on it. Mr. Simulation, how you doing? Vacation was tremendous. The laziest, relaxed vacation ever. Other than a day sailing and a day snorkeling, we pretty much vegged, read books, ate too much, drank too much, slept too much. All of these things. No, you don't look great, Args. You look pretty rough, pretty tired, to be honest. Aging fast. See, Legacy knows a score. Jason, yes indeed. I think that might be the plan. I don't know whether we'll do it pre a few days in Munich or post, but yes, definitely. So this looks nice, doesn't it? Kind of hoping we don't have the same issues that we had with the roller. I think Argsy looks good for his age. He's like 47. Ooh, Eric. Dangerous game. Gavin's currently watching FS19 series on Bull's Gap. Excellent. Bull's Gap is still one of my most watched playlists. There you go. Just goes to show, just because the game's been superseded by the new one doesn't mean that people aren't still enjoying the content. I think Args, we were talking at the weekend, Args gets some good views on some of his 19 stuff as well still. Right. We are in the field. Yeah, it came out today, so I thought I'd give it a go. Thought I would give it a go. Trey, maybe you can go and take videos of farms vlog style. It's there's no reason why not, right? No reason why not. Right, clear courses. That course has been sitting in that tractor for a long time. Right, field 27, have we got? What am I doing? There we are. Create job. Courseplay field. Have you noticed now with the latest version of Courseplay, it doesn't pick the field for you anymore? It's picking that field over there, but I don't want that field. I want this field. Field position is what I want actually, not target position. There we go. Open course generator, number of headlands 3, start work on the headlands, all of that is fine. Hopefully the width is fine. Let's just generate, see what happens. I will pay you for the artwork for the argsy rules hat so I can have one made. I found a brilliant place called this hat store. It's in Sweden. No, it's up there, one of the Scandinavian countries, which is where I got them made. But they do one-offs. They're not cheap. If you do one-off, I got a couple, but good quality stuff. Good quality stuff. I'll send you the artwork, Jeremy. You're not paying for it. You're not paying for it. I won't allow it. I won't allow it. Thank you, Gavin. Yes, 50k subs was a biggie. I think it might be down a little bit on subs this month due to the fact I haven't done any content. But Scorpion Taz, thanks for hanging out, mate. Well, maybe see you later. Okay. Looking good. Let's just hit start job and hope all goes to plan. Of course, he's going to fold back up. You turn 40 in 10 days. Apparently it's the new 30, Jeremy, so don't worry. Yeah, you add them together, add 47 and 37 together, you get Argsy's age. Right, is it going to drop down? It is. Nice. Let's see how it goes with this. The old hinged tractors don't tend to play nice sometimes, do they? I like that mod that's come out as well. The one that if you get slippage in your tyres, it digs up the ground and gets rid of your crops. I like that one. Why would somebody unsubscribe? No, I think I'm not getting as many new subscribers because there's no content. I usually average around about 1,500 to 2,000 a month. But it's down about 800 at the moment. Is it the 4th of September? What's happening on the 4th of September, Args? Yeah, I think this I've noticed this with this field whenever we've done it actually. It's the edge of the field is slightly different to where the grass is. Should really run a plough through this at some point and create fields and cut it out. So my average, I look at my YouTube stats, my biggest audience is, oh, you picked up on that, did you, Args? just a guy in a truck. Just a guy in a truck doing his thing. So this seems to be running rather nicely, doesn't it? No issues here. Nice flex in the wing there as we went around the corner as well. There's a high point in there and it didn't seem to struggle. So that is looking good. Nice big discs. Sorry, yeah, my main audience is the 26 to 35 age group, closely followed by the 35 to 47 or 46 age group. So not a lot of kids watch me, which is why I think we're quite a chilled out, relaxed bunch of people when we all get together and have a chat, because we're all just that little bit older and wiser. And then there's the old, yeah, there's a few you guys as well. I think you're up there, but the kind of 14 to 25-year-old is. Would you prefer we act like just trust me, pop? Sometimes some of you do. Naming no names. Putting it kindly soon. I've got some 60 to 70s in there as well. Yes. Yes. 72% female, Jeremy. Mine's about 10% female, which I'm quite proud of. Yeah, no, they don't come to watch me anymore. They just come. You just like turn up to chat. Cornell, welcome, my friend. Welcome, welcome. If you want to jump onto the multiplayer service, jump on the Discord and drop me a note, and we'll. Hey, it's 2022, Mark. You can be whatever you like. Yes, around. It's not high. It isn't high. They mustn't. They mustn't like my content. Oh, it's a bit of a wheel judder there. Obviously, I've spec'd everything in the cab, because that's what you do. That's the law. Nick, member for 11 months. It's saying here. Oh, don't worry, Connell. Just any time you want, mate. Just 170 views. Only so very important, because I've not done any content for 2 weeks. Please hit the like button, because the like button tells the algorithm that you're enjoying yourself. So then it shares it wider. So yes, if you could hit the like button, it would help me a lot. Especially because the algorithm at the moment thinks I'm... Nicky Brown knows it. Not many of your friends are into the game. See, you are down with the kids, Saran. Is there already a mod for FS22 with in-cab working screens which you can switch, such as the Don Deere pack in 19? I don't think some of them have it, Eric. Actually, I think this is one of the ones you can switch that screen, but I can't remember how to do it. There was one where you could switch the screen. Yeah, I was talking about that before you came on, Args. Don't worry, you can go off and have a break. It won't have an impact on your channel. Apart from the fact that when you come back, you have to like work like 3 times as hard. Check keybinds. Good call, Mark. Good call. It may not have been this one. Terraform. Sell price trigger. There's one of them that you've got a... You do it through the mouse, I think. You click and hold and slide it left or right and it switches through the screens. I'll just scroll past that. Not allowed to show you anything till Friday, so we didn't see that. Nothing to see here. No, mustn't have been this map. Right, this vehicle. Still trying it though, aren't I? I don't think it was this tractor actually, the more I think about it. Only of it, you must be dead. That escalated quickly, didn't it? Can't change while in course, but yeah, I'll try and remember. Bottom line, there is, Eric, but I've only found it in one tractor, and I can't remember which one it was. It was a case with... I think it was a case, Eric. Yeah. Take care, TK. Thanks for hanging out. Shady, how you doing, man? Nice to see you. Yes, no, every Wednesday. Every Wednesday, so, no, it's nice to have you along, mate. Appreciate the kind words. Manual controls like that cannot be used whilst the worker is hired normally or courseplay. Right, so in that case, let's just do a little pause here. Remember to switch it to nearest waypoint. And see if we can... No, steering wheel. No, I don't know what I'm doing, opening doors and stuff. Opening... No, it wasn't this one. But there is one, and it's a mouse control that lets you do it. And then I was like, damn it, I've ruined my course now, but he's going again. Excellent. No worries, Scott. No worries, mate. Right. Let's leave him to get on with it. He's doing his thing now. Let's go and finish this field quickly. And then we'll get into the good stuff. Which is a bit of courseplay and auto drive after 2 weeks off. It's got a recipe for disaster, hasn't it? I thought it was that one, Bronco. It's just bugging me now, but you guys always tend to... I did lift the hood. How do you pause and resume courseplay? With the big pause and play buttons, mate. It's, yeah, a little pop-up thing. You just stop it. I always put it back to first waypoint though, so it bimbles across the field every time you turn it on. You've got to remember to put last waypoint or next waypoint, nearest waypoint. Custom modding's new John Deere, well, new John Deeres look good though, don't they? See, Mike Mitchell's binned all his fence and gone for John Deere as well. I think it's delete button on your above your keys. Oh, argsy doesn't let a 2-week holiday stop me. This map has a lot of errors that will affect your FPS. It is quite a chunky map, yeah. Left click and move mouse left or right. That's what I thought it was. Well, I'll go back and test it actually. We'll finish this field and I'll go back and quickly test it. Right, it's bugging me now. I'm going to have to sort it. I'm going to have to make sure it works before. Hate it when stuff like that happens. You don't remember. John, actually, Args and I were talking at the weekend when we were doing No Man's Land. Jonathan Dubois' map. Are you allowed to say anything about it? Other than it's coming along? Or is it not coming along? I still feel like I'm missing the killer map for me for 22. I've not found one that just like eats me and goes, that is the one for, you know, like Flint Hills. I just could not go, I just kept going back to it, even though the big series on it, even just other times just playing it. I'm waiting for the Elk Mountain's the closest, but again I'm so wedded to Wyoming, surviving Wyoming on that I it's hard to play normally on it, if you know what I mean. Eric, definitely Flint Hills for me. Couldn't get past it. Plus, I think I have an affinity to it as well because it was kind of really the map that launched the channel. That was where my numbers really took off. And it was funny because it had been out for a month and nobody had spotted, nobody had seen it. It had been missed by, I think there was one other guy playing it on Twitch, I think. and when I did the map tour on it, and the map tour just went crazy. And I loved it so much I started a series straight away on it. It just, yeah, my subs went nuts for about 6 months. So yeah, I think I'm maybe slightly biased. Yeah, Backroads, I do think I'm going to have a wee look at that. I was having a look on Nadenthal, or whatever it is, the Canadian map. I was convinced it was German when I saw the name, but that looks, I mean, really simple map. But it could, I think that could work well as a nice multiplayer map, actually. Which reminds me, I became a Nitrado partner today. I don't know what that means yet, but I think I get a load of servers and stuff, so we can set some more stuff up, which is quite good. Sparky Marks, your videos that made me find Flint Hills. Love it. Can't wait for it. Yeah. And knowing the guys that are doing it as well, they won't release it till it's bang on right. So it will be interesting when it comes out. They aren't rushing it just to get it out. They're going to take their time and do it properly. Plus the map that they were going to release, the one that was going to come after Flint Hills, back home again, or yeah, back home again. Nitrado, Eric. It's the big server hosting company that they've partnered with Giants for FS22. Do you think anhydrous coming to console like propane did? Just wondering what you think. No, probably not, Trevor, only because I don't think anybody's yet found a way of applying it without requiring a script to do it. Now, Fusion Simulations, who's not here tonight, would be able to tell you better, but there's probably quite a few guys in here who would be able to tell you, but I think that's the core reason that you would have to use scripts, which means that it unfortunately is stuck not being on console. Now, Fusion tried to do it without scripts when he did his mod, so it could be available for console, but there just wasn't a way. So you could tell what stage you're at. I agree, Trey. That was something that was nice in 19, wasn't it? Say 2 weeks off, and I can still remember some of the stuff. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Right, nearly done here. Unfortunately, it's going to do that thing to us, isn't it? We're going to get 100% in the tank, and there's going to be one tiny bit. Especially when you find you work a 3 field over. It used to do a countdown, didn't it, on the number of points? So if it plotted 4,000 waypoints in the field, it would count you down from 4,000 to 0. I think it does that. Jacob, how you doing? Who's the modder that figured out new animals? Well, Oxy's doing rabbits on his next map, isn't he? '94. This is, of course, going to happen, isn't it? '97. rabbits and goats. 98. Oh, it's typical, isn't it? '98, 98, 90. If it stays on 90, no, 99. Typical. What are we looking at there? What's the literage in this? 18.2. Let's just see what we can get in this last little bit. Goats will be a hit. Goats are coming. Confirmed. Might be 1800 on the nose. It is. Oh well. I can live with ploughing that little bit under. I'm okay with that. Good break. It was fantastic. Thanks, JS. Really, really good. And long overdue. You know that thing when you don't think you need a holiday until you have a holiday, and then you're like, ah, I needed a holiday. That's right, Mark. Yeah, he's left. He went solo. I'm not sure the reasons why. Creative differences, shall we call it? At the end of every week. I did not crash, Mr. Sim. I am still here. Still here, whether you like it or not. Solo say, the clue's in the name, right? Cool, right. I am going to try and hitch this now to the combine. Let's just run the combine up to the next, so we're going to have to bring the truck up anyway. We're going to try a double combine course. Not close enough. There we go. I do love the way this works. Gotta say. Let it down. Attach. Let's detach it from there. Tom Eversman, nice to see you, mate. How are you? Rich farmer going to leave crops in the field. I know some YouTubers that actually use that as a headline for a vid. Let's fold the combine up. See, it's doing that thing again. It pushes it out of the way. I wonder if it's to do with this combine. Or is it doing some creepage? There we go. I don't know why it does that. I don't think there's a hitch now on this combine. There isn't. Typical. Might be a sneak peek of Griffin, Indiana map preview. Nice. Yes. What trailer do I have on that semi? It is... Obviously I've put my own logo on it. Look at that. Highly cultivated. Unlocking those achievements. This is the Timpty 52 foot, I think. Where is it? 50-foot SL. Yes, that's the one. It's a nice trailer, actually. Double hopper. Do like it. What were your sports on the esports? I found it interesting, but wonder how successful it will be long term. It was really good. It was really good. Actually, really enjoyed it, and it's been going for a good few years. It's been going for a good few years now, and it's getting more and more popular. But yeah, it was really good fun, and the first. So Team Trelleborg, who are the world champs, and it was a bit of a show. It was a bit of a showcase. It wasn't. They weren't competing, but they won by 1 point, and it was proper edge of your seat stuff. Like there's like 800 people screaming at them in the room. It was really good. Right, this tractor. I got a comment from somebody the other day that said the LSWs on the John Deere looked really unrealistic, and I had to send them a YouTube video of the company that makes them and installing them on John Deere 8Rs just to prove that it wasn't unrealistic. And I think it boiled down to the fact he just didn't like the way they looked. Peter Clark is in. How you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Sorry, I missed you there. You have woken up. Right, let's send this to field 10-2. And then we'll drive the truck up, shall we? And I know that the X9 is blocking the field 10 point, so we might need to... Come on. Are we stuck there? Is that part of the problem? Or is it just this? So this is interesting, isn't it? Why isn't this doing this? I wonder if it's header related. Do we think it's header? Because it didn't work before with the Chevy either, did it? Interesting. Yeah, LSWs are the precursor to tracks, really, weren't they? Because they wanted to displace more of the ground, spread that kind of weight on the ground out, didn't they? Case boy, you don't have to apologise. Armando, how are you doing? A clue for the name of the map is in the title for the vid. But if you hit X, there you go, Args. I don't even have to explain it anymore. People do it for me. Thank you, Args. So I'm going to do my shameless plug again while we're driving along here. The Vermeer pack is out on Wednesday next week. You can get a discount till Tuesday on it. And if you want to use the code FarmSim guy, or hit the link if you do !DLC in the chat as well, you'll get a link to it. And all of the proceeds go to supporting the channel and giveaways and things like that. So I probably will do a couple of giveaways over the weekend. The self-propelled baler is really good. Hashtag shameless plug. I want to make gold partner. Desperately want to make gold partner. Thank you, Pete. There you go. Args and I were laughing last night. Args is like, yeah, I'll get it early as well, but based on how long it took him to download the Kubota pack, everybody else will have it by the time he gets it. Nicodem, how much did I buy FS22? Just the standard retail price when it came out. What's the benefits of Gold Partner? You get to do a little bit more with Giants, Jeremy. You get to go on trips and visits and things like that. I don't really know. I just want it because I want a gold plaque on my wall. T-Man. Oh, there we go. Autosave, I'm guessing. Yep. Fancy a hat. Yeah, I could get a gold hat. When will we get another Sim dashboard video? Awesome, Angus, when I build another Sim dash. I've got on my list of things to do is a class one. Class combine screen. So hopefully in the not too distant future. Thank you, Snowy. Right, let's shut that down. Let's go over here. Can I even... Yes, I can. We'll set both of these running, and then I think I'll go and get the auger wagon. Is SimDash before the website? I don't know, Cranky. I'm full of good ideas, and then I run out of time. I've decided I'm gonna reduce the scope of the website to ensure that we get the shop bit of it up so I can sell hats. So all of you that are pestering me for hats, quite rightly so, might I say, we'll get the option to get them. How long are these headers? I wanted to come and say hey before I had to pick up the girlfriend from where... Oh, which depends which one you want, to be honest, T-Man, because they come in... Let's start at the beginning. They come in 25 foot, not meter, 25 foot, 30 foot, 36 foot, 40 foot, 45, 50, and 60, which is the one you'll want. All in the same pack. So yes, I'm pretty sure you'll go for the 60, won't you, T-Man? If I know you at all. 45, T-Man. Standard 45s. I don't know why I picked 45. I thought 60 was overkill. Is 60 ever overkill, though? Be interesting, actually, running two different combines. I know the headers are the same. Not something I've done before. Usually run matchy combines, so... Let's see how we go. And this is field. What field is this? Which field? Field 10, right. So, get rid of you. In fact, I'll just leave it on field 10. That can be our load point, I think. Grew up trying to load and unload. Is that right, Jeremy? Cool. Some harvesters. Very few, actually. I think anything with a 50-foot pipe, isn't it? Or the longer pipe should work. But even then it's close. Right. How are we doing for time? Actually, I've not looked at the time once. We're already an hour in. An hour and a half in. Create job. We want to get rid of that. Right, we're to do field 10. Oh, I'm off the field, so let's... Do you know what I'll do? I'll fire up. Oh, it's all going horribly wrong. Right, unfold the combine. Got to find a big enough shed to put those long heads in. Trailer Park Farms shed, T-Man. Go check it out. Not his new one that's just come out. The big dry shed that he's done before. That's brilliant. That's a bumpy old field, that, isn't it? Let's get some. Let's get some. No, what is it? Come on. That's it. That's what we want. Right, now let's go in here. I want you. Create job. Oh, look, it's got another course as well. Field position. There. Open course generator. We are going to go with 2 tools. We are only going to go with 1 headland probably. We've got enough turning space on the headlands. Sharp corners. Let's just leave it at that. Generate fieldwork course. Come back out. Of course he's going the other way. What? It's going to be fun when we run this, isn't it? Left combine. First waypoint. Always do that. So you're just going to run? That's that field overlap again. I think it might cause us a problem over down the bottom there because it's on a slope. We'll see. Oh, I need to save the course as well. That would make sense, wouldn't it? So I'm going to here, field 10, save course, activate, combine times 2, not 23. See, Eric? I'll run over to this guy. Load this one up. Combine, load course, activate, back, right one. See where he goes. I didn't unload any other course that we had, so this will be interesting. It's interesting, he's folded up his header there. Unfold the combine. There we go. Spin it up, first waypoint. Wayland! Why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? I bet I know why. Clear current course. Let's go to here. You reset. The X9 is going fine. Why did that not work? Combine times 2, load course, activate, back, first waypoint, left, go. Very good. He's right one now, isn't he? He's going to turn around now. Okay, we're off. Waylon, nice to see you, mate. How's things? I was just going to do magic roundabout then and just keep going in circles. Right, we're off. Take care, T-Man. Nice to see you, buddy. Thanks for dropping in. And to you, Jonathan. All the best, mate. There we go. We're running now. We are running. Good, and it looks like the X-Line's doing right up there as well. So, what I'm going to do now is run back and I will pick up. Let's jump back to... well, let's go and grab this fent, because I know that works quite nicely, doesn't it? Yeah, don't do that, T-Man. You can watch this later. Leaving the missus standing, waiting for a lift that doesn't arrive. That's dangerous territory, man. Let's just cut across the grass here. There is a nice auger wagon here waiting. I'm going to go super simple with this. I'm just going to use the field 10 point and go from there. So if we do this, field 10. Yeah, what's going on here? Well, get him out of here first. Nope. That's what we wanted. Tell us to do some overtime. That's a risky game. That is a risky game. So we'll do those. And we'll go and get the truck as well, which is sitting all the way down here. Found a new Zito cab for sale. Right, what I might do then is I might drive the auger wagon. Or put this on an unload course. I was thinking we'd get around to the wheat tonight, but I don't think we're going to. I think that might be next week's episode. So more combining. Not to be sniffed at. That's the dog arriving. The dog batters through the door like a teenager. Oh look, another achievement unlocked. All over it. Like it swings the full door open. We'll get to the end here. We'll have a look at which place is selling at the best price. And I think we've got some combines ready to unload already. Potentially. Either that or they've crashed into each other. Oh no, the X9s are running all the way up there. That's interesting. Right. This is where we... poor Ed starts weeping a little bit. So, oh look, he went the other way. That's interesting. Where are we selling? Where are we selling? Where are we selling? What's the best price for soybeans? Oh, they're all much for muchness, really. 83, 91, 96, 98. Thompson Vac Grain. Where on earth is that? Thompson Vac Grain. Probably the furthest away point that we could find. Oh no, there it is. Okay, that's pretty good. So, we will go. So let's ping it to field 10. Make it easy. And then we'll go to Thompson Vac. Sell points, where are you? Sell points. Default. Let's see, let's collapse and all that will make it a bit easier. Sell points. Thompson Vac Green. There we go, and then I just need to... Why is he going to go all the way over there though? Let's give him a little bit of a helping hand here, shall we? Get him into the right place. I'm just going to look at how Ed's done this. Oh, he's done it quite nicely. As you would expect. Just need to move this guy out of the way. Use them as the unload point. And untag Thompson Vac Grain as well. Now we know where it is. There we go. Untag. There we go. Turn AD off. He's on a bit of an angle there, but because we're driving it, we should be alright. I do believe the X-Line's just full. You only have the truck on unload and it won't come back. Where did it go? I'm going to have to go and find him now, aren't I? Oh my god. Whoa! Oh, he's on a... So load at field 10. What can I do? Field 10, Thompson Vac Grain. That's load it. What would I do? Load at field 10. Empty there. Soybeans. That's what we want, isn't it? Send it back to field 10. I know, I haven't downloaded Vehicle Manager as well. It's one of those ones. It's on the list. Well, let's let him get into space. I'm probably in his way now. Massively, yeah. Argsy, it's 2022, mate. You can identify as whatever you like, apparently. So, if he wants to be a grain cart, who are we to judge him? Who are we to judge? Willie Farms, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Just talking to myself, ignoring. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Exactly the same, mate. I am 3 days back from a holiday. There we go. One down, I'm guessing. Oh no, he's still queuing. He's got a bit more space in him. We'll grab it though, as we're here. Nice, Derek. Here comes the dog again, leaving the door open. The stream has actually ran relatively smoothly for somebody who's not played for 2 weeks. I was half expected to forget everything and for everything to go slightly pear-shaped. Yeah, it always goes slightly pear-shaped because it's me, but not as pear-shaped as I was expecting it to be. Is this combine running at 4 miles an hour? I might have to lift the header slightly. Maybe not the header, maybe just the... it's bouncing along a lot, isn't it? Let's get it unloaded and... Commentator's curse, guaranteed. I see I bought the weather back, yes. Let's just adjust the height of this. Because that is hideous. At the moment. I think I might have to pause play to do it. Nearest waypoint. There we go. And off he pops again. Drops a good one. That too. What have we got here? Have we got a little clash? Yes. Turn that off, move him. Not going to say anything here, we're just going to... lift things up slightly. It was only going to happen for that, just that little moment there. And he's still joined up, that's good. So we should have enough now in this auger wagon to be able to maybe fill this. If not fill it, we're going to get pretty close. So nothing. Don't know what you're talking about. Maybe it's time for you and Argsy to move. So we talked about that the other day. We're kind of well, Arx is here too, so we can say if he's changed his mind. We kind of feel like we've got unfinished business on No Man's Land still. We're just getting started. DQS, my trip to Spain was phenomenal. Really good. If you had the help set for it, I know. It's only the first. It's only the first lap of the field. I blame Ed for putting the field 10 thing so close to the field edge. I don't, Ed. I can't criticise your course in any way, shape, or form. Do it, Willie. Do it. Right, is he doing head? Is he onto the first? Yes. Might just run with him here for a bit. This is Green Valley, Willie. Oh. Is he stopping for me to my mind? No. He is. Must have been a setting I had on... I think I had a setting I had on last time. Let's change that, shall we? Oh, we maybe just didn't have anything... Trying to remember which one it was. Stop when unloading. Deactivated. There we go. That's what we wanted. If you hit !map Willie, you'll get the link to it as well, so you don't have to go digging around for it. Right, so he's doing his thing. I think we're a little bit of hanging around now. It's that thing, isn't it? It's so obviously, it's so blatant that you kind of miss it because it's so blatant. So we kick back now. 10:37 PM. How much of this field can we get through in the next 23 minutes? Smokey Acres, how you doing? Nice to see you, mate. And also Josh Maggot, how are you, mate? Thank you very much. It's nice to be back. It is nice to be back indeed. I'm just going to run with this John Deere the whole way up this field. Might as well, mightn't we? I know what we can do. I know what we'll do. Just for a bit of fun. Let's have a giveaway. Let's have a giveaway. So, if you want to type into the chat, Vermeer, all lowercase, you only need to put it in once. Doesn't count it more than once, but if you put in Vermeer, we will give away a copy of the Vermeer DLC. I'll leave it for a couple of minutes. You're all checking the spelling. Unless you have the season pass. Yes, because you'll get it anyway. And if you've already ordered it, obviously, don't get it again because somebody else might want to win it. And if you do win, just drop me a note in Discord after and I'll make sure you get an order. Oh, Cranky, what a guy. Right, I'll give it another minute. And then we'll roll. What does everybody think about it, actually? Obviously, I'm giving one away, so you don't say no to that, but are people going to get it, or are they kind of on the fence about it, or... It's PC only, I'm afraid, James. Yeah, unfortunately we can't do giveaways for console. Which is a shame. It would be nice to do that. Valley's Boy, nice to see you. VMware. A little bit of a IT joke there. You know when you start putting the silly ones in, I think we're good, nobody else is going to enter, right? Scuba Steve, nice to see you, mate. How are you? Yes, lovely. Lovely holiday, thank you, mate. Yeah, it's very nice. I was quite taken with the windrow, actually, that you can adjust the width of the windrow. It's nice. The windrow. Right, let's roll it, shall we, and see what happens. Keep an eye on the chat and you'll find out who wins it. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Nick Stegman. There you go, buddy. Congratulations, mate. Rigged. That's our third... that is our third admin in a row this one. And it's not rigged. No, it's not rigged. I'm not sure if I can show you or prove yet. Do I have a full screen mode? What's that? No. How keep your moderators happy? Except for Ox, because he never wins. It is legit. Poor Nick. One, it's fair and square. You've taken away his. You've taken away his satisfaction at winning a competition. How dare you, meanie. Congratulations, Nick. No, Scott won a t-shirt. Didn't you, Scott? Which, to be fair, both you and Trey, they're sitting on my desk still here. I'm going to post them tomorrow. I was hoping to get them away before I went on holiday, but I ran out of time. My last day before my holidays was taken up speaking to lawyers. All day. December, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Your hat there. Have you not had your hat yet, Cranky? Has it not arrived? That's odd, because Argsy got his in Oz. That's slightly worrying. Slightly worried now that that is never going to see the light of day again. Be some postie worker in Middle England walking around with a FarmSim guy hat on. I will have a look at that for you, mate. That's rubbish. Your hat, you've got two hats. You've got an FSG hat and an Argsy Rules hat. And you've sent me a picture of them, so I know you've got them. Hammer, Mike, how are you? Nice to see you. Let's see if this truck will do its thing. But you ain't in ours. Ah, right. Ooh, awkward. Bit of a slip of the tongue there. Didn't actually realise that I'd said that. Slightly awkward. There's the truck away. Good, good. Let's see if he makes it all the way back. It was still a total slip of the tongue. Didn't even realise I'd said it. That was what was confusing me. Sorry. Sorry, Og. That's out of order. The height of rudeness. Right, Cranks. We'll have to sort that. Maybe I'll send you one of the new improved flexi fit ones in green that are coming. I'm doing sample number about 5 now, but I think this could be the one. I think this could be the one. I'm in the way here, aren't I? Waiting for stock to come in. So what my plan is, the website is built, it just looks ugly, so I need to do a bit of design work to it, so all the shop bit works. I've also done some tests. It costs an absolute bomb in shipping, which is a kind of depressing. You know, it costs more to send a hat to the US than it does to send it to argsy in New Zealand. So apparently it's still cheaper than sending one to Cranky, because you never even get it. But yeah, I mean, obviously I'll put postage on them, but I know how much it costs. It just offends me how much it costs. Where do you think that truck is? Oh look, our money's going up. He must be unloading. Oh jeez, our money's really tipped up. That's good. Oh look, there's only one hopper as well. Making some brilliant. No, I was just using Royal Mail cranks. I might go courier. I am Mike, yes. Look at that environmental score as well. 3,895 on the environmental score. $43,000. Nice, Mark. Is there an Old Zealand? It's called the UK. We're the geniuses. We send all our... it's less so New Zealand, actually, isn't it? Certainly Australia. It's like, no, we'll stay on the wet, cold rock in the North Sea. You guys go over to the massive place with the really good weather. I want to go to Korea. Do I? It's on the list, I would love to. But maybe not yet. Very important businessman now, don't you know? Do you think the truck's going to make it back, or it's going to get stuck somewhere? I trust Ed implicitly. We'll see the truck rattle along anytime soon. Korea, that's a terrible joke, Mark. That is actually one of the worst you've ever done. I'm not even angry. I'm just disappointed. FS Lumberjack, how are you doing, mate? Well, the fuel prices in your area, they're $4.45 for 87 octane here in my area. So, we obviously do it in litres over here. It's £1 in Sainsbury's last night, our supermarket, which is usually relatively cheap. It was £1.78 for petrol. and it was 183 for diesel. What's that in real money? 2.2 litres in a gallon, is that right? A little bit cranky, a little bit. $167. Where are you, Ed? Usually Scotland's relatively cheap compared to. It's certainly way cheaper than if I go down to see my folks. There's usually a good 5 pence difference in fuel per litre. Hey, the truck's back. Bucking. Oh, jeez, oh. Yeah, Mark, that's a bit more like it. 178 to 189. I would say that's usually what I see. Jeez. Get it into carrier bags and in the boot of your car. Did anybody see that clip? $270. Is that Aussie dollars? What's the exchange rate? Eric, yeah. Oh, smoky. Fill a tanker up and send it over. Oh shit, sorry. Sorry, Chinook. I'm having a geography meltdown tonight. $0.18 a litre difference between our highest and lowest price. Just in the city of Lewin. Yeah. We always follow the thanks Ed. We always follow the taxi drivers around. They always know where the best place to fill up is. Yeah, we jumped into Twitch Monday for a second there, Derek. Spent 2 weeks with the missus. Got a right potty mouth now. $3.49 in Texas. Right, that's it, Scott. I'm moving to Texas. Sure, well, she's from Glasgow, Aussie. They split up words to fit swear words in the middle of them. Fast unload on this X9. Exactly. Exactly, Blue Jester. Which is actually from Paisley, but it helps to just say Glasgow for these guys. Yeah, the Irish are pretty bad as well. I think it's a Celtic thing. You are not, are you? Jeez, oh. There you go, lumberjack. You're a buddy then, a Paisley buddy. Very good, Saran. I like it. Like it a lot. Right, we are making headway here, are we? No, we're not going to probably finish the field. Yeah, we're not talking about electric, that's... I'm just going to bury my head in the sand on that one and pretend it's not happening. What do you reckon? How many passes have we got here? 2, probably. Oh, quite a lot actually. I thought in my head I was going for 10 mark. Probably 11 if you count this one that got the classes on there. You're gonna make me keep going now till we finish the field, just to prove a point. Right, from here, we count, and this is pass 1. Right, there we go. This is number 1. And we 10 passes as a duo, so is it 20 rows left, or is it 10 till the end? We're going dual. Yeah, still game's massive up here still. What do you have to look forward to? Good question, Args. So, I'm going to do a little bit more, I think, with Sim Dashboard if I can find the time. I've got a few tutorials coming based on a lot of questions I've had over the last couple of months. I think I'm going to do something for a different group of players that I've maybe not focused on before. I'll leave that one with you to work out. We have got Season 2 of Surviving Wyoming starting on the 3rd of September as well, as I have now announced. So I've got to get those pulled together. And, yeah, it's a few other different things. So, so we'll be busy. That and trying to hold down a new job. But hey, if we were bored, we'd be bored. Leiden, it is for PC. It's available for PC already. Am I retiring to get that done? Notice I didn't put website on that, Cranky. You connect your T300 to FS22 and realise there is absolutely zero force feedback or heaviness. If it was easy, everyone would do it. Exactly. Tiberius, no, I've got a Logitech G920, and I do get force feedback through it. I've never used it as a. I've never used a T300, so I don't know. I'm not even sure if it's... Some of the wheels maybe aren't compatible with the game, I'm not sure. Moving it to a Saturday night. Should I move it to a Saturday night, or does everybody like Sunday night? Did I say 3rd? Maybe it's 4th. It's Sunday, whatever the Sunday is that week. God, I hope I put it right. I might have to move it. I might have to move it to Saturday. I can't remember. It's the last... it's at the end of the... It's at the end of the big series gathering that I put on. Did I say third? What does it say at the end of the vid? I can't remember if I put third or fourth now. I'm panicking. Well, I'm not really panicking, it doesn't make much of a difference. Just doing it on Sunday means I get an extra day of the weekend to edit it. Right, so past 1, this is past 2 now. Video says 4th, right, good. That's purely selfish so I can get more time to edit it. Although technically I could just start it a day earlier and it wouldn't make a difference, right? Best laid plans and all that. I've got a video to do on this as well in the next few days. Hence the reason it's unplugged. I'm going to do a little bit of a walk around of that and show you how it works. Because it's very good. I'm going to do what I want anyway. It's the only chance I get. You and plans, well, it's unfortunately the way it is, Mark, isn't it? It's like a new map drops or a new nice mod drops and you want to do a little vid on that. Customer, yeah, there's LS Setten Konsolen in Germany. I met the guy at FarmCon and he gave me that and he said, will you do a test on this? But they do some really big side panels as well. I'll put it all in the vid when I do it, but some really nice stuff. Leiden, if you go to the custom modding Facebook page, it's probably quite a few posts down now because it's been out for a couple of weeks. It is awesome, and the big one, I might treat myself to a big one when I can justify spending that much money. But it's really nice. I'll get this unloaded. I'll show it you again. It's actually really nice. If it's built in wood, because he's building them by hand. I think obviously, if you were going to scale it and turn it into a heavy-duty production thing, you would probably switch to moulded plastics and all of that. But because he's building them each one by hand, I think there's a lot of time going into it. But it's nicely finished. They do. LS Setten Konsolen, spelt with a K. In fact, if you... I did a short on it a couple of weeks ago, and it... I can't remember if I put the... link to it on there, but... I'm going to take the key out. So, you can see that. It's really nice. It's got 2 rubber grips on the bottom, so it sits on your desk and doesn't slide about. It's really nicely screwed in. Even the shaping of the wood at the back is really uniform. It's really nicely done. The buttons feel really kind of nice when you press them as well, and the click of the key is really. Really solid. So and you fully customize it. You just plug it in like a normal USB, and it recognizes it as a controller. So you just set your key, use the keybinds that you want to it. So the 4 buttons on it, you can just put them to whatever they are, and the key as well. I can misplace Could it be incorporated into the Logitech side panel? I think it would be a replacement for it, Smokey, if I'm being honest. Going solo on Spring Creek? Jeez, Leiden, you're a madman. Right, I'm going to sit here for a couple. I thought I had... That's what I replaced my full screen on. I'll pull up the site, actually, if I... Good, hang on a second, though. Let me see if I can... There we go. Right, now let me see if I can pull this up. See if I can get this to work. Right, sorry, I had to add my audio back in there. So, this is... In fact, I'll move it over here so I can look at the camera while I'm doing it. So there's three products. So there's one that he'd given to me. This is I think, the slightly earlier version. The picture's quite small. Let me zoom in on the pics and see if we can... Yeah, there we go. That's the bit we all care about, pictures, isn't it? So, 2 joysticks, 4 buttons here, 3 buttons under here. You've got a phone holder, you've got a tablet holder, so you could run... It would work brilliantly with Sim Dashboard. USB plug in that beer holder. I mean, what's not to like? And then you've got all these buttons along here. Ignition. As you can see, it's all done in wood again. Little storage spot underneath there. So if you want to chuck things, I don't know, like a controller in there or cables and things like that. It's kind of cool. 2 USB ports, actually. So that's nice. The other one, the new one, actually I like it better. But what it doesn't have is the tablet holder. But I like this. Look at the different switches he's got on this, which is really nice. So you've got actually kind of flip switches there, rather than. So it's really nice, and it grips. Look at the length. So these, when you basically clamp these to your desk, the long bits of wood underneath go really far into the desk. So I don't think you'd have any issues with it kind of full length. You could kind of lean on it. Does it have a built-in bottle opener? No, but I reckon you could add one pretty easily. And then the other thing he's got, which I haven't... Oh, I can't find them yet. So what you get with this is 2 sets of sticker packs as well. So depending on which buttons you choose to put into the side console, you can put it in. Do you know why it's pricey? Because he builds every single one by hand, and he's made over 400 of them. Certainly the little ones. I mean, there's a lot of. If you're thinking you're taking every single time you do it, you're taking a piece of wood and starting from scratch. Tablet mount could be added very easily. That's right. Looks great. Wouldn't fit on your knees. That one is. Oh, look, proof. Oh, look, Nick ranting. Like I'll prove on my giveaways. Look, channel member luck, regular luck. Nothing rigged on that, just for the record. Let me just pull this back up. So the older one, products, let's see what we've got here. So this one's €48. 338 for the new, I think is that the new one? Yes. Or is that release 3? That's release 3, I think. No, that's version 2. And that's version... So this is the newer one. And that's the kind of version 2. I think that if they could get the tablet mount on that as well, that would be gold dust for me. That's the one I want. But yeah, it's quite punchy. It is quite punchy. But then the thing is, when you think how much time you spent playing FS, for me, you know, crikey, like, my son just got a PS5 for his birthday. You buy the PS5, he's got one game with it. And then he's like, oh, Dad, I want 3 more games. And you're like, how much are the games? Like 70 quid a pop. But if you're anything like us guys, and all we do is play FarmSim, it's not a bad investment, really. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying for 1 second it's not expensive. But it is very cool. Are we going to have an accident here? Or are you going to stop, Mr. Class? And why is this John Deere not unfolded his pipe? Because there's nobody in the cab. I wonder what's happened here. There we go. Left him too long, I think you're right, Cranks. Oh, right. You have to buy a new PC. My USB ports are not working most of the time, so looking at digital subs, you could just buy a PCIe USB card and stick it in. A bit cheaper than buying a whole new PC. What field 10, Willie. What? So much strange going on. Patient Class is going to get in my way. Oh, I'm going to get out of the way. There we go. Avoid an incident. Nice, Cranky. Right, do you know what? Actually, I didn't realise the time. It's super late. I am going to call it there. We're going to let these guys... I think these guys might be having a moment anyway. Why is he going down there? I think it might be a good juncture to call it a night. I'll run this John Deere to the end of this row, and then we know we've got a few more to go. Just my... Why is my nozzle of my pipe not working? Because I'm on the wrong thing. Ah, I forget there's a clash now with this header. because they're both trying to do the same thing. You can't adjust the pipe. So we'll just definitely leave it as this. But there we go. Cranky 2.0, Mrs. Cranky 2.0. I like it. Right. So there we go, folks. That was good fun. Oh yes, please, if you would drop a like, that would be super helpful. Just gets me a little bit more kudos with the algorithm that now hates me. I have to earn its trust back. But thank you, everyone. It is really nice to be back. That ran relatively smoothly, to be honest. Quite pleased about that. Semper, thank you, mate. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate the super chat as well, Cranky. That was very kind of you. Very generous indeed. And I hope you all have a lovely rest of your weeks. Like I said, Vimir preview coming on Friday, as soon as I'm allowed to send it out. And hopefully some fun stuff over the weekend. So, for now, from me, take care, everyone. It's lovely to be back, and I will see you all very soon. Cheers. Bye for now.